You like music? In that case, you're gonna love this.
Boy, I thought I like this.
Keep commercial-free radio on the air. Donate at Soma FM.
think. Is it? Never used this system before, so I hope it's on. Things not changing. Well, I'm probably on the air now, but I'm just... There goes my intro, Huh? No, it's just the fucking bitrate so low. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Well, if anyone's listening, then post in the thread and hear me, because... Yeah, Windows 8, yeah. That's the crack. I don't know, why is it doing this now all of a sudden? What the fuck? I'm apparently on, but I'm appearing as that little fucking duck thing. I don't like that.
I hate ducks as well.
You hate ducks. Is that what I'm getting? But I think now, so... Everybody, welcome to Friday Fields with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Matthew.
That's Matthew. We're a bit giddy because we've never done anything like this before, but Matthew's my friend from Britain, which I know in real life here in Ireland, and I thought he's such a funny man, he's such a comical cartoon character of a human being that I'd have him on for the show. This is going to be a different show because I'm not going to take calls for a while. I think we'll probably do an hour of just fucking around, and then might take calls. If there's a problem with the stream, let me know, because the thing that tells me I'm streaming isn't telling me that I'm streaming. I'll just read the thread. Oh, okay, it's working. There we go. Time to take a big old swig of beer and get the show on the road. While I'm drinking, you should talk.
Okay. I'm originally from Britain. I was born and raised in Croydon. Then moved over to Ireland in 2000, and I've been here ever since.
2000? What was that, 12 years ago?
12 and a half years.
So you've been here for half your life?
I have actually at this stage.
Oh, exactly half your life, right?
Almost half my life. Yeah, I'm 25 and a half, so...
25 and a half.
So when I hit 26, I've been here for half my life.
Well, no, half of 24 is 12, so you've been here for 12 years, right?
Yeah.
So you've been here for half your life.
I'm 25.
Yeah.
But when I get 26 in July, yeah, that's when we moved over, was July.
So you've been here for 12 years, and your accent hasn't changed in the slightest.
No.
You have a brother, and your brother has like a bit of a
bog and a big English and a bit Cockney.
Is that your whole rule Britannia? You know, England. You refuse to take on my local accent.
I was when you're surrounded by English-speaking people, you just take the accent. It's a reason.
Yeah, but you haven't taken it. What do you?
No, but I'm not surrounded by Irish people all the time.
Oh,
most of the time being at home, and it's just stuck. I mean, if I was living with an Irish family, I'd probably take on an Irish accent.
I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear that.
To be sure.
Go on, give us your best in there. Go on.
To be sure, no man do enough Ireland.
He did a play in school years ago.
I played, the Irish Republican Army one?
He played it, like, of all the people to play a guy in the IRA, they pick you.
It was
Brit.
The director was from Cork, in all fairness, so that's comical genius, if you ask me.
This part of the country is very conservative. It's very like pro
sort of thing.
The Brits or the Irish people who watched you play. What were you playing? Like an Irish Republican Army?
I was the guy who killed Johnny. Johnny.
And his one line was.
I had one line.
What was it again? It was like, "Oh, you! You were trying to be
you. You weren't at the meeting last night. Sure. How am I meant to get there? I only got one arm. You need to do more. Do more. Oh, no! Only got one arm. I gave my arm up for this country. Boyle. No man can do enough for Ireland. That was the question.
Oh, that was fantastic.
I was doing both parts. If you didn't realise,
you should have told me to do the other part. I think I could play a convincing Irishman. I think
with one arm. Yeah, it was.
Anyway, let's see what these lads are saying. What?
So I thought it was cool. We are naturalists.
Yeah, that's true. So one British guy says, Irish people should be banned from the radio completely. I despise the Irish for what they did to our country. They're all terrorists. They all support the IRA. What do you think about that?
That's bullshit. In all fairness, if Ireland didn't claim back their little bit, half the country, or 3/4 of it, Britain being more shit than it is now because it would have more to support.
I think people with our bombings and stuff, though.
Yeah, so what? How many people did kill?
6.5 million people? 7 million people?
How countries did the British claim? No, I'm not Jewish.
You're not Jewish. You've got a Jew nose, though.
That's true. You know all that shit. But
No, but I mean the fuck British guy. Sure, the radio's half British, half Irish tonight. It's fucking Irish every week, you know. So
you're being fair.
well, no, it's half English, half Irish every week. I usually have a co-host, which reminds me, a lot of people were wondering last week what happened to Carol's show on Sunday. I don't think he's going to do it anymore. I don't know. And I understand where it's coming from, because it gets annoying when you do this stuff every week and it's the same people calling in over and over again, and it's the same topics and it's the same shit. So it's not fresh, and you can lose your will to do this show every now and then, which is why I didn't do a Friday Field show 2 weeks ago, because I had a shitty internet connection anyway. This is probably going to go down in 5 minutes, but I just did a random show fucking around, and that was much better than the talk shows, because the people who call in are the same people every week, and Brazil, who's always welcome. But so I don't know if he's going to do a show anymore. I'm going to keep those anyway, aren't we, Matthew?
Oh,
we're going to be we're going to keep powering on through the night, you know.
The new Anton Deck.
Are they gay too?
No,
you should know. You're British,
wives.
you know.
They both got wives.
Bro, that's a
and
cover.
fake children. I think one of them's got children anyway.
I always thought Deck was gay because he acts like a gay man. He looks like a gay man. He's got that gay man smile, you know.
Gay man smile.
Yeah, like you got the gay man smile.
Yes. I don't know, Tim. There's many.
Fuck you. All right, no, fuck you. Yeah, there's all. Oh god, there's so much anti-British and anti-Irish stuff going on.
What's wrong with people? I mean, like, everyone's killing everyone. That's what happens. You know. I mean, what's the main root of all this?
Killing people.
Do you know why? Religion.
Is it religion?
Everyone fights over religion.
I suppose it is, yeah.
It's religion.
What religion are you?
None.
You're none.
Atheist or...
You're fucking nihilist, man. Fucking don't believe in nothing, man.
Is it? No.
Sure, you're an anarchist anyway. You go around spray painting walls and setting churches on fire, don't you? There's a Protestant church, look.
Clay, that was not a church.
When he walked, I've got a big conservatory and it faces a fucking Protestant church. And when he came in, he stopped and he took a big deep sigh and wiped a tear from his eye. You're a Protestant. You're a prod, that's what you are. You deserve it.
Technically, it'd be Church of England if I had distant, but I've never been baptised.
Church of England is Protestant, though, isn't it?
Close enough. Church of England was created by Henry VIII when he wanted to divorce his wives when the church wouldn't allow it to happen.
Yeah. What the fuck is this British guy talking about? Tibeerius then got out a notepad and showed it to the journal. What? I gotta start paying attention to this thread. What's going on?
We're giving out.
Some people in the horn, they're like, "Woo, I want to be on the radio, yeah!"
There's a lot of English listeners out there, and Irish listeners, mostly.
Very few Irish people.
But is there a lot of English listening? I just want to ask them, what did they think about the whole horse meat thing?
That's an Irish thing, though, isn't it?
It's in
all the horse meat came from our country.
I know.
Well, my country.
Your country.
And just this guy, there's a paste bin. It's like, Tibeerius then got out a notepad and showed it to Germany balls. It's my new play, he said. It's about detectives. It's really good. I practice it with Ireland balls all the time. We should do it on the radio sometime. I was thinking tonight in this Sylvester show. What the fuck is this? It's a new show for songs, Teddy said. Not a drama show. If we did these long stories of yours, then we wouldn't have any time to fulfill all our requests. These plays are better than any request, Tibeerius said. Why do I have a German accent? They don't even talk like this. I don't know. Someone posted a paste bin or something. I'm not going to read it because I'm lazy. But what were we talking about before I went off?
Postman, wasn't it?
Postman? What?
Horse meat.
But
also in Britain, I thought it spread over across.
It was Polish. The Polish were behind the whole thing.
Yeah.
They had their
sabotaging.
They had their factories where they produced the raw materials that they would send over here, and it had horse meat. And,
but I actually found proper horse, not just traces of horse, proper horse meat.
A full head in someone's burger.
No, like...
What is this horse doing here?
Like 100% horse meat, guaranteed, yeah. Like pieces of meat, which are all horse.
As in, like, no beef in there whatsoever. But sure, who gives a fuck? I'd eat 100 horse meat burgers.
In all fairness, I mean, French eat the horse, and what's wrong with them?
Fucking French. Oh. You don't like the French, do you?
I don't like French.
Why?
I don't...
A lot of British people on this show don't like the French. They don't listen to this show because there's so much anti-French shit going on. Apparently, that's what they say.
Anti-French?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just French.
Is it because they're more? Is it because they're more handsome than you? Is that it?
Everyone's more handsome than me too.
Don't say that. Don't. You just. Yeah. You'd be grand.
But they're all key and they're like. I mean, like for Eurovision, They never speak English.
Yeah.
They always do it in French. Everyone else,
That's
German,
because France is the international language of diplomacy or whatever. You know?
Yeah,
That's
but-
why you've got French in your passport, right? You've got English and you've got French. All British people have because it's
I
like
think so.
I probably have it on mine. I don't know what my passport is though. I'm going away for a month in a week and I don't know where my passport is.
kitchen summer.
Probably it's under those boxes there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Yes, I do have my rubbish well organised.
and categorised.
Strewn across the floor. See that nice mountain of cardboard there?
It's
See?
extremely
All the
nice.
important stuff's on top, you see? And all the unimportant stuff's on the bottom.
You mean empty boxes?
And dead fetuses of children and stuff like that. You know?
Dead children thesis. Indeed.
That's right. Anyway, for anyone who just tuned in, this is not your average Friday show. I know a lot of people aren't going to enjoy this type of show because I'm not taking any callers, but I have Matthew here with me.
Hi, I'm happy.
He's a friend of mine from Britain who lives in Ireland. And so if you don't like it, you can suck my dick and fuck off. I'll be taking calls in about 3/4 of an hour, but it'll probably be the same people as it is every week. But that's fine. It's better than nothing. This one British guy says horse meat is a delicacy in France, and we love France. Yeah, looking for you. Very clever. Oui.
Oui, oui.
You smart. You smart
Horse meat
man.
is delicate. They used to hang at horse's head, statues of horse's heads outside restaurants, show that they actually sell horse meat in the restaurant.
Did they? Where? Where did they
In
do
France.
this?
In France.
They hung horse heads outside.
Not real horse heads, like brass statues or whatever, to show that we sell horse meat here because some restaurants refuse to sell it.
Yeah?
It's original.
I don't get that. Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean-
It's like, is it because they're noble fucking
I don't-
animals or whatever?
not fucking it's meat.
Because I'd imagine a horse is cleaner than a cow, right? I mean, it's not for any health
I don't know.
health things, you know.
I mean,
How would you feel about people selling Matthew meat in the shops? What would you feel about that?
I probably
That's a
wouldn't feel
contentious issue.
anything because I'd be chopped out and hanged up in the
That's
shop.
true. That's true. I bet you taste fine though. I bet you taste good. A
Oh,
nice
God,
bit
there's a
of
lot of
hickory smoked Matthew, you know.
There's a lot of meat.
Big
going
jolly
on.
man. That's what we like.
But I think the thing with horses, it's mostly muscle.
That's good. That's good.
It's
Right?
muscle is very tolerable. But I mean, it's like
I mean, the fat's the taste like, but fuck it. Why are we talking about this? We talked about this like over the last 3 weeks in the show.
really.
Yeah, because
I
it's a big deal for
I haven't
people
listened
apparently. I don't know.
in. I possess no internet.
Fuck's sake. Irish guy says sing. British guy says like that over down here. I'll say it to him. I'll say, do you want to play your flute?
Sure,
Do
you're
you
Irish.
want to play
Why don't you play
your
the tin
flute?
whistle?
I do. I played it years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah. I play the bower on, but I don't have one. I've got my piano here, like, I mean. It's not set up to be played, though. I don't know any Irish songs or anything. Oh, you can plug in.
That's,
Wait a sec.
it was
It had
switched
been
up.
on for 2 days straight. And I'm complaining about my electricity. Funny. Maybe later on if the show gets
More exciting.
less exciting.
More wild.
More wild, play piano or something. But anyway, how many listeners do we have? It's 7:15.
I'm sure I'm going in my way.
You are. Oh, we had 30 listeners now. I go on RFK and I see like 15 listeners or something. When I refresh and the 15 goes to 14, I feel like I've lost a family member. Like they're desolate with my shitty music playing in the background. Just why did he leave? Why does he hate me? And then it's just a depressing spiral of self-hate
Well, it's probably like a bad internet connection.
and booze. Huh?
He's probably got bad internet connection.
I probably have bad internet connection.
But
Surprised it's lasted this long. Fucking piece of shit. Potato net, eh? Potato net.
potato.
One Dutch guy saying, I participated once, never again.
In what?
I think I know that one guy. That's the one guy with the
What did he
who
pass
talks
this
like this.
to?
He has a fish between everything he says. I'm sorry, he's going to hate me for that, but is he online right now? If he's online right now, do you know what? Fucking call him. But he's not. It's not that guy.
He's not.
Martin. Oh no. That fucker, I think he removed me from Skype. Oh, well.
Does that hurt
No
you
friends
when
for
people
me.
do that?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And what about
It does.
Facebook?
I'm a very sensitive person.
What about
Jesus
when
Christ.
people cut you out from Facebook?
What, is this because I go
No,
No, I don't give a shit generally. I don't give
I was
a shit.
referring to Miho.
Miho.
Kane.
Oh, him. Oh, that prick. Yeah. We can't talk about any of this shit because these
Because
people,
they don't
because these
understand.
people don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Oh, sorry, people. What?
You should have a fight. It's the Irish thing to do. What do you think? Do you wanna go?
I mean, we had a fight on Sunday after the match.
Yeah, that's right. There's a match this Sunday. There's a lot of British people listening. There is a big rugby match this Sunday. And people are going to leave this show so fast because it's going to turn into a sports show. But it's topical because I'm Irish, he's English, and England are playing Ireland in the Six Nations rugby this weekend. How do you think it's going to go?
Not too well for England, I don't think.
Why do you think that?
I think
You're such
Ireland,
an expert after all.
I'm not really, but from the last few matches I watched of England and of Ireland, Ireland's clearly on fire. They're in good form.
But England beat the All Blacks back in November. That's about as good as you can get, like.
Yes, but I mean, they got a few injuries at the moment, I think.
I don't know. I think they're going to absolutely rape us like they did last year. Last year they played in England, and I was in Chicago. It was the day of my birthday. It was 17th of March, and I was fucked. I was a pool of flesh on the floor. I was so drunk, and I remember you hit a point in drunkenness where you just. It's like a battery, plus and minus. You just flip. And I was there cheering for England. Oh, fucking England. And it was only today when I was reading about, because I never watched that match. I never realised, I read about the match back last year or anything like that. And I realised, Jesus Christ, England too.
Really?
I thought I've become a monster. What have I done? This is fault. You've done this to me.
My subliminal messaging support.
This is bollocks out of Wales, he said.
They did.
So that flick. That flick. Oh my goodness! What a good piece of skill
when
that
I met
was.
him, at the last match, I said at the next match.
Oh, because you met him and said that he did that piece of skill, yeah.
I would like to think so, but you never know.
For anyone who's listening, and did we lose another one? Did I lose another family member? I did. I lost two. Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm killing him.
I gotta go to church and pray now. But if you've any questions for Matthew, because he's a wealth of information. He is a fucking genius, wonderful. He's the wisdom of the world behind him. So if you want to hear any of his pearls of wisdom, do ask a question. Don't hesitate.
I do have some pearls.
Yeah. Tell me, what's the meaning of life, Matthew?
Experience.
How is that?
Experience is not the meaning of life, but I think one's life is made of experiences.
Yeah.
And the meaning of life is to experience things.
Okay.
So, and recently I started broadening my horizons, and doing new things. Like
what?
I'm going to cycle for Ring Kerry this year.
Oh, well done. Yeah, that's right. But see, you just said I have been broadening my horizons. I'm going to cycle to Ring Kerry.
I start doing more things now. Like the other day I went out and socialised with people by myself.
Oh, well done.
Which is a new thing.
Well done.
I did it in a pub, but
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
But I did a thread. Months ago on Krautchan, where I was giving away free Steam games.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people that added me, they periodically ask me questions about things. I don't know why, because I don't have any of the answers, but like, there's one guy in particular who often asks me, like, how do I do this? How do I get a girlfriend? How do I? So, Matthew, how does one acquire a GF? How does one acquire a girlfriend? Come on. Everyone wants to know. The world needs to know this question.
It's very hard because currently I am single.
Like most people on this website, yeah.
Very true. But I mean, to be honest, if you want to go get a girlfriend, go out on a Friday evening. Yeah, don't sit at home listening to a radio show. Go out, meet people.
Hi, no, come on.
I'm just saying.
If you want to stay home and listen to the show,
Yeah, you can do. I didn't go out with people.
That's true, yeah. Wait. Oh, jeez, I love that sound. Fucking hell. Anyway, go on.
And I mean, you're not going to meet anyone staying at home.
That's true.
Go on the internet.
That's true.
And if you meet someone on the internet, they're going to be a 40-year-old trucker.
Yeah.
Most girls on the internet are 40-year-old truckers.
These girls are 40-year-old truckers. Why truckers, though?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense because they're always on the road, so they never have internet access.
40-year-old truckers, fucking hell. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
I mean, like, you don't know who. Yeah. And then.
So your advice is to just go out on a Friday night to the pub.
Friday, Saturday, whatever. Try to meet some people. Try not to be shy and closed in. Well,
see, you are shy and closed in.
I am, but I'm trying to change.
I'm like that as well. I mean, people listen to this radio show and think I'm some fucking charismatic blah, but I'm like that at all. I spend most of my time inside.
I think you are, but
no, I spend most of my fucking time
when you go outside after maybe one or two brewskis.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And that's the thing that they shouldn't do. They shouldn't do that. They shouldn't get drunk and go out because then
Oh
they
no,
typically
you make a mistake.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
you forget what.
Why?
You
speaking
forget
from
your
experience.
moral fibres, and then you forget to wear a love glove, and then
A love glove.
a condom.
You skipped a lot of steps to get to the love glove.
I'm just saying, well,
Go out on a Friday night and don't forget to wear a love glove. That's
no glove, no love.
Oh, for Christ's
We don't need any
sake.
more bastard children in the world.
That's true. That's true.
We're already overpopulated.
But no, you went out. Did you go out?
I did, and it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I went full
Really?
with,
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice. That's
Which
good.
was like, wow.
Did you get your dick wet?
I didn't, my dick wet. I didn't get. She was with a load of female companions, and she
Should have fucked every single one
and
of them.
she
then.
came and invited me into their group.
Oh
and
yes! Whoa!
And I was like, okay, well, shy. Just sat down, had a drink or two, and then I started my personality, my charisma.
Your
started
fucking
oozing
charm,
out.
or your
My
British
was
charm.
just oozing out, and
Yeah.
nothing happened. But I mean, I had a good time, and I got to catch up with someone I knew from school. Which
Wait,
was,
all those girls were they Irish?
two of them were English.
Okay.
The other three were Irish.
I don't know if I want you hanging around my Irish women. No.
Irish.
British
Am I
men,
taking them all away from you, Tim?
British men hanging around my Irish women. I don't know.
British men? Oh.
You might be having sex with them. You find an old IRA cache of explosives while you're fucking them. Like, oh, how did that get there? I don't know.
True.
But it's good. It's good. I mean, it's the type of advice that these people want. You know, they want to know how to get a GF. You know?
I mean, you have to wear your heart on your sleeve. Women love emotional men.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They do. I mean,
This one British guy says, Matthew keeps slipping Irish pronunciations into his speech. You've gone native, boy.
oh God, have I gone native?
I can't hear any Irishisms in your voice at all. I think you get more and more British the more I hear you.
Thank you for telling me I'm starting to lose my British charm. It is amazing to hear that.
Why?
Because
British charm is what every woman wants,
I
right? They
know.
want that fucking idiot man who pulls out the chair and like, hey, would you like a real...
I'm a gentleman. But I mean,
You are a gentleman, yeah, that's true.
But I mean, like when you think about it, like Austin was British, but he was like the bad example of British teeth, the shagadelic and all that.
But that's the true version of British.
that is really about big little teeth and
Well, no, Britain to me is big fat lads with tattoos. That's what Britain is to me, you know. A white man gonna down fuck
ball fellas wearing festing in the
It's like,
winter,
yeah.
wearing festing with that I love mum
I love mum.
on the shoulder. And
What is the Swedish guy saying? Tibeerius thinks he's a burned. Does a radio show. Are you spurdoing me? Well, see, I don't like this whole day. You go on Krautchan a lot, right?
I'm starting to go on more so.
You're familiar with the fucking kind burned shit that they do, right? That they talk about.
Oh,
Like, you know, if you go out and socialise, have a girlfriend and friends, you're kind burned. You're not one of them. It's a horrible form of elitism that I don't like.
Yeah.
Because this guy's like, he's just because I'm doing a radio show. Apparently, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy with women hanging off of me and fucking.
Well, I can assure you, there's no women hanging off him right this moment.
Yeah, well, there's never any women hanging off of me. If I was a fucking kind burn, why am I doing a radio show on a Friday fucking night?
Yeah.
You know?
No fairness, you wouldn't be here every Friday doing this.
It's true, yeah, that's true, yeah.
You'd be out meeting women.
They need to check their privileges, I think. Check your burn privileges, lads. Anyway, still no questions for Matthew.
No questions. I'm very happy with that.
Why is that you don't like talking? You fucking love talking.
I love talking.
So one American guy posted, he said quit talking about that gay shit
What gay
and
shit?
talk about this. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Talk about this picture. He posted, over here so you can have a look. I'm not going to turn my laptop because I'm too fucking lazy. He says he wants us to discuss this picture. Yeah, that's
So he's in people's arms and legs.
it's not. It's a doll. It's not a real
it's a
woman.
doll.
It's a silicone thing.
It's
you
a
know?
silicone thing.
Yeah. Not that I would know.
Can we? So just out of interest, yeah. Mm-hmm. Does he wear a condom when he fucks it?
I don't think you have to.
You don't have to.
Unless you can
but-
get,
but
unless you can get some kind of disease off your own cum.
No,
Like if you're fucking
I
something.
mean, like
your own
you
cum
think
outside.
about the smell
Yeah.
after a while. Like that.
Smell.
It doesn't smell.
How do you know? How do you know what your cum smells like? You told me once you never masturbated before in your life.
Unfortunately, I don't. But
You do. You fucking do. Woo! You're there masturbating to your anime every night.
Oh, yeah, anime.
Yeah.
I love my anime. I do.
And Solid Snake. Snake. Matthew. Liquid.
Brava.
So, you know, the vagina goes inside the hole,
Okay.
and then they clean it, you know?
Oh, so
Which I think is raw genius, if you ask me.
it is.
Saves on cleanup.
But then if you wore a
Well, we'll have one of those. Yeah.
I'm not that wealthy, I'm afraid.
Are they expensive?
I bet they are.
Oh, you bet they are.
I bet
You fucking know
bet they
are.
cost at least what, like that size. It's got to be at least 200 plus.
200 quid, eh?
I go for American dollars actually in this case, which would make it around 180 euro.
This British guy says, Tibeerius, Matthew, I missed the beginning. Does either of you know whether Sunday night has been cancelled? Someone claiming to be Carl posted last week saying he wasn't going to be running anymore. He's not going to do it anymore, he says. I'm going to try. If he's listening now, Carl, you're not done, man. You're not done, mate. You're not fucking done till I say you're done, mate. No, don't listen to that. But he says he doesn't want to do it anymore. He says, for a couple of reasons, he doesn't want to do it anymore. And I kind of understand. But like that Saturday night time thing is, or Sunday night is, it's not I never thought Sunday night was a very good time for a show. Saturday is pretty good. And Friday is good. But I don't know. I'll try my best to come back. This one Swiss guy says, "Why are Irish subhumans compared to Swiss?"
What?
And,
Subhumans?
I agree with him. I fucking think Irish people are horrible. I don't even know why I live in. Why you only realize I'm still in this country because I love you so much, Matthew.
And your man.
Huh?
And your lovely man from Crookshaven.
Oh, that man from Crookhaven. Fucking hell, I want to fuck his mouth. Like.
You do. You are rapist mouth.
No, I agree. I'm actually a huge. I love Scotland. I was there in 2010. The weather was shit. It was raining. It was overcast. It was horrible.
Sounds like Ireland.
It was worse than Ireland because you were in this place where we were driving through like. Because I've been an obsessive fan of Switzerland for years. So I was looking at pictures of places like Lauterbrunnen and fucking all of Graubünden and Davos and stuff, and I went there and I couldn't see shit because of the rain and the clouds and stuff.
That's a shame.
And Swiss people are nice. I like Swiss people, especially the Swiss country people. They have a certain Irishness about them, you know. There's a bit of they're simple, but they have that little
friendly?
cheeky, that little fucking
Are they
cheeky.
friendly?
The country people are, yeah.
Because a lot of
Like country people are the friendliest.
Like that.
They're the friendliest people in the world. They just have this air of superiority because they live their lives grafting so that you can eat the vegetables that are on your plate. And you're a city boy coming in like, oh, wow, the vegetable, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it's vegetable.
Exactly. They graft hard so you can eat your food. So of course they're going to be a little bit elitist. I'd be like that if I was a farmer. You know?
Would you?
Yeah. I watched Idiot Abroad last night. It was the Route 66 special. He went to meet some Amish people.
Oh,
And I was like, yeah, that's I'd like to live like that, you know. I wouldn't because I'm fucking lazy, but I'd like to live like that.
he was driving an electric car or something, wasn't he?
He was driving a smart car, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a lot like Carl Pilkington, though. You got to admit. Why are you starting to say it? You have more hair than him, at least.
I'm watching Idiot Abroad,
Yeah.
the first and second season again, because it's been a while since I've seen it, and I can see why you think that. 'Cause he just comes out with
Because you're lovable. That's
He-
right.
he was-
Yeah.
just maybe not crazy as me, but I mean,
I'd say more out there than yours.
Yeah.
He seems to take a vested interest in the most crazy, stupid
he
shit.
does.
But to go back to this Swiss guy, yeah, Irish compared to Swiss, yeah, I'd say you're pretty subhuman. I mean, look at the state of our country and look at your direct democracy over here. I would be better off. I have another Swiss friend of mine. I talked to him about this. I said, he was like, yeah, I'm going to come and take over your country. I said, fucking go for it. Please, Switzerland, come over and take over this country. Be the greatest thing to ever happen to this country.
It needs
if the Swiss
something.
took over. So, Swiss guy, if you're trying to troll me by calling me subhuman, then you're failing because I fucking adore your country. Anyway,
subhuman. I just don't like that term at all.
why? Did someone call you subhuman?
No, it's just like subhuman. It's like that air of arrogance and superiority. It's what started the Germans on their rampage.
This is an interesting topic for Irishman. You as an honorary Irishman. I suppose I could call you an honorary Irishman.
I've been in Ireland for a long time.
You should just get an accent. You should get a Kerry accent, you know. Oh, going down to shop the other day. Oh, Jesus Christ, you
Glen
should
Bay.
ask anyone.
That's Glen Bay. I recognise that one.
Is it? I don't fucking know. I don't even know.
It's very thick.
But this one Swedish guy says, who are the worst immigrants in Ireland? I don't want to say the Polish, because the Polish is
The
where...
Polish work, I think...
But that's where everyone goes, because if you're Polish, if you're Romanian, even if you're like Hungarian or Czech, or if you're Ukrainian or Russian, everyone will...
It's all of them as one group.
As Polish, yeah. They'll just say, oh, fucking Polish worker.
But Polish actually do jobs which I don't want to do because they're too arrogant to do them.
Which you didn't want to do. You could have got a job in a factory, but you didn't take it.
I did get the job in the factory.
But you left, right?
I was only on part-time.
Yeah.
For temporary.
And you were all working with Polish people, right?
They were all Polish.
Yeah.
It was
Polish people, I love the Polish people. They're very lovely people.
They were very friendly.
Yeah.
And they, even though they didn't understand you, they always try to understand you.
Yeah.
Unlike other nations which don't bother
Plus,
at all.
there's so much crack in Polish people. They just love to drink and just be rowdy. I like
They
that.
used to do that in the fridges. Where I worked was a food factory, actually.
Yeah.
And we used to make food and box it up and sell it to stores. And it was basically a fridge in the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you see them, they get the little hip flasks out of the jacket and have a
whiskey.
Whiskey or vodka. I think it's vodka they mostly had,
Fucking hell.
and just to warm themselves up. It was pretty cold in there.
It's cold in here, Jesus Christ, I'm freezing.
It was almost as cold as this now. It was it would be like just zero the whole time.
Yeah.
So
If they were caught, would they be fired?
no.
No.
As long as they're doing their work, yeah.
Yeah.
But they I hate to say it, but they are quite sneaky. They do a quick...
Polish people are sneaky, are they?
Well, I mean, the other week I went out and was driving in the mountains, and I saw a bunch, no guarantees, no, but I'm pretty sure they were, just judging by the accents, running up in the hills with a bow and arrow, hunting sheep.
That's what they do, though.
I know.
I mean, years ago when I lived on the other side of town, there were swans in the canal.
Yeah.
And they were gone one day.
They do that in the UK as well.
And a neighbour told me, the
swans.
Polish people kill the swans and ate the swans.
But unfortunately, in England, that's illegal to do. You get arrested.
It's illegal here as well, but they don't give a fuck. But I admire their tenacity for doing such a thing. Fuck them, because I liked those swans, but, you know.
There's swans down there again.
Is there? That's good, that's good.
So, but...
more swans for the Polish to slaughter and eat.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But I don't see them anymore, so it's... But knackers are just the worst of everything.
But they're Irish. Yeah,
but that's the thing. Immigrants... I
think you're right.
Yeah, knackers are worse than any fucking immigrant, and we've been stuck with them for our fucking lives. So we don't even know. I've explained this before. Knackers are like, how do you define a knacker to someone?
It's like the Irish version of gypsies.
But they're worse than gypsies.
They're worse than gypsies. And they just cause a lot of trouble. You get a lot of them during festivals and stuff like that, selling their trinkets or rubbish, and they are bad. They are worse than gypsies.
Who would be the worst? I suppose Albanians would be the worst. You're not really familiar with Albanians because you don't live in town, but the Albanians around here are fucking dangerous fuckers. They're just big, and they just like I was in Nissy's pub a couple of weeks, and it was like 1 o'clock in the evening, and they came in and the barman was like, "No, you were in here last night causing trouble. Get out." And they were like, no, this is a terrible Albanian. I was like, no, I'm drinking. It's okay. But I was like, no, get out. He's like, no, it's okay. It's not okay. Get out. And then one of them picked up a pool cue and went to like threaten the barman. And after he threw them out, he was like, oh, the barman in this town, they fucking hate Albanians. They're the worst.
No, I can't blame them.
How can you like that? I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between an Albanian and anyone on the fucking Balkan Peninsula. I'm not familiar with Slavs.
No, you wouldn't.
But I don't really know. I mean, like immigrants who come here, it's because we're down here in Kerry, we live in an iron fortress of valleys, and there's not that many immigrants down here. But I hear about entire towns up in the Midlands, which are the whole town is immigrants.
Yeah,
it's like a new town they build full of like ghost estates or something. They move in all the immigrants, and it's just chaos. There's crime and stuff up there. So I'd love to drive through one of those towns someday in a brand new car.
Sounds scary.
Rent a brand new car and drive through.
Yeah,
we'll do the Die Hard thing. Do you know where Bruce Willis had "I hate niggers" on a sign?
Oh,
we'll do that. I hate Slavs. Albanians. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to do that. Pick a day and we'll do that.
Oh yeah, with Vengeance and Third, wasn't it?
Third one, yeah.
Was it Samuel Jackson in it? I believe.
Yep, Samuel L. Jackson. This guy says, "Ooh, have I tried making my own flashlight?"
He's tried. Oh, okay.
Pretty
Brillo pads.
2 Brillo pads, yeah. And just
just squeeze.
Yeah, just squeeze. Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
He posted a picture. Oh, it is 2 Brillo pads. Okay. You can come over and have a look if you want, but it's just 2 Brillo pads in a cup.
And a little bit.
Would you put your dick inside that?
It looks a bit small.
You didn't say no, though. I think you would. I think you'd put your dick inside that.
To be honest, I put my dick in anything.
That's true.
Keep still.
Very, very true. Polish people are pretty much the best immigrants. I agree. Everyone. Well, I love Africans. I love African immigrants because they're all fucking happy. Remember Al in college? Jesus Christ.
He had the biggest smile.
He was lovely, yeah. But most African guys just keep to themselves and they're nice.
I think one of the problem is Nigerians, actually, in this country.
Why?
Because if you wouldn't know because you don't draw the social welfare or the dole.
Yeah.
Which is the state pay for unemployment. But they would go in and they'd be going before. And they would intimidate the staff there to give them to sign
here in this town.
I've seen it in Listowel.
Jesus Christ!
And that's only a small town.
Yeah.
And they would just make trouble. It's like, give us money, or else we're gonna make a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous because
they were Nigerians.
How
do you know they're Nigerians?
They were big and black.
They were big and black. That's your. Nigerians are small though. They're small. Little
you get big ones as well. But they actually, when they were doing reforms, one of them accused the lady of being racist. And then
that's what they do. I've seen that though. Like, you know.
What? You're racist? Is it because I'm from Nigeria?
Yeah. Is it because I'm black?
Is it because I'm black? You know, basically they would, yeah. And basically because they're scared because these guys are huge.
Yeah.
They're all muscle, like.
That's the problem. Those skinny immigrants come to this country, and they just hit the gym and get big and cause trouble. You know. That's what we should do. We should get big and cause trouble.
We already are big.
Yeah. We should go into the banks and like. Give me money, give me money. It's like, I'll give you money. It's because I'm a white Irishman. You racist bastard. It's because most of the people working in banks here are Slavs. But there's a lot of them there, yeah.
There's a few.
But I like Africans. I like the African guys. They keep those. Don't probably had any African, but Dublin's a shithole.
I was going to say Dublin. Every bunch has 1 or 2 bad.
Tibeerius hasn't met any Somalians. I haven't. We don't have a large population of Somalians here. It is mostly Nigerian.
Nigerians, unfortunately.
It's almost all Nigerians. It's all West African anyway. Like, there's no
friendly Africans.
No pirates here.
That'd be an awesome career.
Being a pirate.
Yeah.
Being a Somalian pirate would be a great life, would it?
Not a Somalian pirate, but just a pirate in general. Pirates just freed.
No, there's an island off the coast of Clare. Clare is a county on the west of Ireland.
Craggy Island?
No, it's called Clare. It's off the coast of Mayo, sorry, which is on the west of Ireland as well, called Clare Island. And on the island there's an old ruined castle that's called Grace O'Malley's castle. And Grace O'Malley was a female pirate.
I know who you're talking about.
She did something with the Queen. She told the Queen to fuck herself or something.
Yeah, she
not those words
not them words, but she basically suggested the Queen to go feck off. Basically.
Yeah, the Queen wanted to give her money or something. She wanted to give her something.
She wanted to pay her to be good. She wanted to pay her
to be good.
To be good.
You be good now.
What happened is, that basically back when we were fighting, I think it was for French, on the sea and the old Navy boats and whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened this year, the Queen wanted to pay her to bring back ships, to pirate the French ships, steal them and bring them back, I think.
Just so you know, these people will fact check everything. They're going to look up Grace O'Malley.
Would you please do, because it'd be easier for me.
Is her name even Grace O'Malley?
I think I heard something.
Oh no, it was Grace O'Malley. Yeah.
And I think was it that they used to hire pirates, maybe not her, but to rob boats and bring them back, and they get paid for it. So their fleets would get bigger without having to pay the money to build them, basically. Which I think.
And she said, "No, fuck off, Queen."
I think that's what happened, and she went.
Well, she has a castle on an island. I want to go to that place. I want to go to that place and make a thread on Krautchan and show them that place because it looks fucking spectacular.
Oh.
It's just full of crooked, bent old people. Like, oh,
can you actually get there? Is there a ferry over?
There's a ferry over, yeah. It's once a week though, so if you miss it, you're fucked. You're there for the week, you know. I wouldn't mind. I'd love to stay in a place like that. It's seasonal, you know. It's like in the summer probably.
I was going to say you need good weather, wouldn't you?
I gotta get another beer, but the smell out of that fridge is gonna kill me. I'm not touching that goat's milk. It's not mine, so it's not my problem.
Fucking goat's milk.
My roommates probably listen to this and at work now. My goat's milk isn't the problem at all. Society is the problem. Anyway, I'm going to do this thing now. I'm gonna look at all the people who are listening, because I can see where they're from. I can see the little country balls. I'm gonna ask you to tell me something. Tell me what you know about their country, all right? And I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your head about their country. Okay?
This could be very bad.
Whatever. Just no. I'll give you a simple one to start. The USA.
USA. Fat Americans.
All right. Sorry. I love the way you said that, though. Fat Americans.
I hate to say it, but that was the first thing that came to mind.
Vitriol, pure vitriol. All right. Finland.
Fintroll.
Fintroll.
Oh, I love that music.
You like Fintroll?
You gave me Fintroll,
I
and I saw the videos of it, and it was just
I think a lot of Finnish people don't like
Did
Fintroll.
Lordi come from there? Who won the Eurovision?
Lordi, yeah, that
Lordi,
was
and that
Finland,
was
yeah.
hard rock. Alleluia.
What was it?
Hard rock. Alleluia.
That was beautiful. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see. Russia.
Mm-hmm. Mobsters.
Mobsters.
And the hats.
Hats. Oh, the hat that I'm wearing now.
Like your one.
Yeah, I like this hat. This hat's so warm. Oh.
And so,
I can't wear it in public though because it's such a hipstery thing to wear one of these hats.
Is.
Even in the winter,
It
I don't
is.
like it. Like you see people, like this hat would be fine in Russia.
It's fucking cold in Russia. That's why.
Yeah, but like if you wore that here, you'd be you hipster faggot. People would throw shit at you. Anyway, let's see. Poland. Immigrants.
Polish people. Their Polish sausages are very nice.
Like what?
I don't know. They're just called Polish sausages. That's all I know. I remember when I was working, someone gave me some of these. They said these are.
I like the Kavanaugh sausages they have. I chop that up and I fuck it into like
I'm not
grilled
quite
cheese.
sure what sort of sausage it was all about.
Polish sausages that you put in your arse. All right, okay.
No.
Germany.
The war.
Or British, I suppose you have. Your grandfather, was it your great grandfather or something? Was
and my great uncle fought in the Second World War and died actually.
I suppose everyone's great grandfather would have fought in the war. I mean, everyone was involved in the war back then.
But
Wasn't
I mean,
it?
like
in some way or
the
another.
second one. I mean, you probably got ancestors who fought.
I was in the war.
Yeah.
I fought the war. Yeah.
Call of Duty 2.
Call of Duty 2. No family hid in the fields. That's all we did. That's why I'm here today. Thank fuck the hidden fields. We feed our fuck feed the troops. We fed ourselves. That's what we did. Okay. Lithuania.
Not much other than that the Eurovision was held there once.
Was it held in Lithuania?
I believe it. I think they won it with some like hot chicks which had all fire flying around them. They were like skimpy Amazon, but small Amazon chicks.
Well, see, I'm not gay, so I'm not as big on the Eurovision as you are.
Fair enough.
So
it's quite. In all fairness, you guys sent a turkey in a shopping trolley.
I loved that though. I fucking loved Dustin the turkey.
It's just.
And then we sent two gay twins two years afterwards.
I thought that was better than the turkey in the trolley.
I don't know about that. I take the turkey any day of the week. All right, Sweden.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the hills, the mountains, and the yodelers.
That's Switzerland.
That's Switzerland. Yeah. Which one's Sweden? Sweden, the neutral
Sweden's the one that looks like the penis. Switzerland is neutral as well. Sweden looks like the penis. It's Sweden chocolate. That's Swiss chocolate. You're still stuck in Switzerland.
Are you sure?
Sweden. I was there in 2009. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, fair enough. I can't.
You know nothing about Sweden?
I don't think so. Did Nobel Peace Prize get awarded?
Yes. There we go. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. I was actually in the place where they award that. I was there to see a video game concert though. So
that sounds cooler than seeing some old guy getting it for.
I'd prefer to see that. But you see, like, they had pictures on the wall. And I was just video game music being played by an orchestra. What?
Has any Irish people won the Nobel Prize?
Yeah, loads of Irish people. It's mostly literature. We had a physicist one as well, I think. I forget what he won it for, though. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who else do we have? All the same country. Norway. What do you say about Norway? Beringer. There you go. Cheap German technology. That's what I'm using right now.
What setup do you use? Do you use a mic, like standalone mic, or?
I have these two mics. Tap your mic, Matthew.
Tap.
Might even an Irish name.
I have these two mics going into a mixer going into my laptop. But
okay.
there was a thread. Was the country, you know? I mentioned, and that brought back so much nostalgia because I used to own so many Grundig TVs. But then I thought of Blaupunkt. Did anyone know? My house that I grew up in was all Blaupunkt. Everything Blaupunkt.
So your parents...
Tibeerius, I think you should change it back to what it was, because now we're saying there's like double echo.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So it was fine before, and now it's
We're that funny.
There we go, it's back to the way it was. I should probably read this thread more.
Scale you on the door.
What?
Die in the US.
Do a lot of hitchhikers what?
Die in the US.
Do they? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd assume a few die a week, considering how big it is and how fucking lawless it can be.
See, when I was in Michigan, we were stopped. I needed to take a piss, so we stopped at this like truck side. They wanted to past, and one of them looked like he was gonna say, you know, "Hey, you wanna suck my dick? I'll give you $5." But I was scared. So, like, I'm going back to America now soon enough, driving across America. So I wonder if I need to take a piss. I gotta go to one of these truck stops. They're all going to want to have sex with me. What do I do?
Bring a cup.
What if they make an offer?
Bring a cup.
What if they make an offer I can't refuse? What if they offer like $1,000? I can't turn that down.
Nah, I can't turn down 1,000, man.
I don't know. I'm cheap, man. I'm cheap.
There's a question incoming from the thread. It's directed to the if
I would like to get a few.
Should rob me.
Yoink.
Oh, that's it, Scouser. Have you heard of this joke before? Why don't you swear at a Scouser on a bike?
Why?
Because it's probably your bike.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke. I like that joke.
Oh man, I was gonna say, you talk about hitchhiking. Did you see that the news thing during the week about the homeless guy in America?
No.
no.
No, what? He got a lift to this bloke, and he's driving down the road, and the bloke goes fucking mental. He's like, "I'm Jesus, I can do anything," and like plows straight into this road working guy, like, pins him up against this building or whatever. The guy gets out, starts attacking this woman.
Oh, yeah.
And he comes out behind him, and he's like fucking hit him over the head with a hatchet.
What the fuck?
He's the homeless guy. He's like, well, but crazy, and it was like that, and he was gonna, and he started telling this woman, and I was like, got the hatchet, and went, bam, bam.
I heard the bam bam thing actually. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've got to fucking watch my ass in America. I've got all these scary fuck going on. Really? We're driving on Route 66, and I might end up choking on 10 dicks at the same time. I don't want that to happen.
We'd be out in the field, having done an eagle. Someone would slip up behind you, innit?
I'll be like, oh yes, again, the eagle will be flying overhead, and I'll be, oh look how beautiful this is, and then some black man, because they're all black over there. He'll push me down and he'll fuck me up the ass. I'll make an I went out thread though, and I'll tell you all about it if it happens.
You should do a show in America while you're on the road.
I probably couldn't though. I probably could if I found decent Wi-Fi.
I was going to say McDonald's.
McDonald's. I'll do a show from a McDonald's in America. Yeah.
Don't they all have free Wi-Fi over
I'll
there?
just advertise all the fucking morbidly obese guys. What's your favorite burger, sir? He's just so fat he can't talk. You know?
He likes a Big Mac.
He likes a Big Mac, yeah.
Le Big Mac. If you're from France.
Yeah, that's true.
Well
done there
it's
with that quote from that movie by that one director. That's a shitty director that I don't like.
I like this new movie, actually.
Django Unchained.
I watched it.
That's awful, man.
What's awful?
He's saying...
Django's awful.
Ah, I liked it. Me, it was funny.
The last half of the movie was so dragged on, though. Holy fuck.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with Quentin Tarantino, man. He's a hack, isn't he? It's like, his first couple of films brilliant. Like Pulp Fiction, I went to the premiere of that in Leicester Square, man. Jackie Brown's good, but after that, it's just like... The film's all right. It's just like, well, this is fucking about an hour too long. You know what I mean? No one's coming up to you and say, well, could you just cut this out a bit? You know what I mean? Just fucking... People just go and watch it just because Quentin Tarantino. That Glorious Bastards thing weren't that great.
I did like that, though. And I do like watching... I do like watching Nazis getting scalped, I have to say.
liked when Hitler was on the floor and they just showed him up and his face just melted.
Mm-hmm. Nah, man, I got butt hair at that film, man.
Why?
I don't know, I just...
Is it because an Irishman from Kerry was playing a British man? Is that why?
No, I just didn't like the way it was. I got really butt on... I think it was Krautchan or something. I know the Germans was... Well, and then when someone went sick, because he said, well, you're basically going off and you just want all the Germans to admit that the butt hurt because they're in the Nazis. I don't know. I'm touchy.
You're rather touchy. So, Carl, come back. Do another show, yeah? Do another Sunday show. Come on.
Maybe, well, I'm not. I won't totally close the door, but I won't get your hopes up.
I tune in for that.
I'm going to get my hopes up.
I'm going to tune in.
Matthew's going to tune in. He can be your new co-host.
I never listened to your show, but I will tune in.
You've never listened to his show?
I have never.
Bastard.
I'm living...
You're the reason why he's not doing the show anymore.
I've been... For the last 3 months now, I started a new job and I moved out. And because it's temporary, I haven't dedicated myself to buying internet for the location. So
but you've
I've
been stealing
it off the neighbours.
Huh? Yeah.
I've been leeching it off the neighbours, basically.
So you browse Krautchan?
Oh yeah, like you were the person who like showed me Krautchan.
Yeah, I think I was.
I probably slagged you off in the past.
The neighbours sounds like Germany.
What?
Leeching all the neighbours sounds like Germany.
It does.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
That's because they're all close together.
That's not German at all. That's more Turkish or Polish or...
No, it's quite German.
The immigrants do it.
That was one. There was one thing I gleaned from that thread about companies where you're from. That Grundig was sold to Turks eventually in the 80s.
Germans
What?
scared to...
Germany was sold to Turkey too. One day.
It will be. But
Tibeerius, man. What's some... trying to think of some Irish companies. It's like Guinness, isn't there? Tato, the crisp people.
Well, they were talking more about global companies. We don't have many. Like we have Guinness. Guinness would be a global company. That's it though, really.
Like
don't feel bad. We don't have anything.
I guess
anymore.
Fexco would be a global company,
It
right?
is a global company, but we just provide services. Like so merchants.
Kerry Group would be one, right? Kerry Group is one.
Yeah, you do get Kerry butter in UK.
Yeah, well, they're talking about global like Sony and fucking.
I seen Kerry go in Germany, in Lidl's.
You've successfully exported all them Irish pubs, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, there we go. But see,
Irish people as well.
One thing about companies in Ireland is that we might not have like a lot of homegrown multinationals, but we do have the European, Middle East, and East Asia.
Yeah.
Headquarters for a lot of companies like PayPal, eBay, Microsoft, IBM, Dell, all these companies.
Yeah.
So
why have you got like a low taxation rate?
So you're proud of people
we've low
taxes from other countries.
We have low corporation tax, yeah, very very low. Well, they're trying to raise it now, which is stupid. They're retarded. You know?
If they raise it, they're going to run out a lot of businesses.
So, Scouts, are you Irish? Girl, a Liverpool girl, are you part Irish?
I think she's dead.
What, yeah?
Well, yeah, thought so.
So, how did you turn into Bernd, Irish girl? When did the change
Irish
start?
girl. She was raped by a priest. She left because she was raped by a priest. She left because it was too much of a heavy question. I was raped by an Irish priest. She sounds like you. Oh my goodness. My
That
goodness.
feel when fucking up Irish girls.
Yeah, that feel, man.
Yeah, I feel a bit bad now. But ruined my chances.
You ruined your chances. Oh. I ruined your chances by telling her she was raped by an Irish priest. What if that was true? Jesus Christ, what if that was true?
That's very likely.
She's a girl. Please don't rape girls. They rape boys.
Yeah,
Good point, good point, good point.
Yeah, they're not gay.
Is that why you didn't develop an Irish accent? Because you were raped by an Irish priest and you rejected? Like, no, it's the voice of my oppressor, no.
Voice of
My anal virginity was taken from me.
I
It's
did
one
actually.
of the episodes they didn't show on Father Ted.
I was actually watching Father Ted today. I'm glad you said that, because that's a good show. Everyone should watch Father Ted. Who's this?
Also, when we sold Germany to the Turks, they gave us a lot. Turks.
Do you know what's one show I used to watch a lot of in Germany was Was guckst du? Do you remember that?
Oh god.
They had a sketch about Turks, which I always laughed at. They were like driving along a road, and it was a German who was hitchhiking, and some Turks pick him up, and the cops try and pull him over, and he's like, "Oh, you should pull over for the cops." And the Turk's like, "No, it's fine, we're used to this in Turkey." And eventually they like crash the car and run away into a field. Apparently, I don't know.
They're sneaky.
I did like Was guckst du, though. That was a great show.
Tibeerius, man, you seriously watch a lot of German television, man. You went before.
No, seriously, I watched some.
You're on.
I watched much TV all day, every day when I was younger, and in the evenings I used to watch Viva Plus because they had a great metal show. And
So much alternative stuff.
yeah, and what else? I watched Pro 7 for the mornings and Super RTL. Sorry, Super RTL for the children's programs. Do you remember?
Super.
Do you remember Twee?
What?
Twee. He was like a mascot for, I think it was Pro 7. He was like this computer animated thing. I'd be like, "Oh, willkommen, ich bin Twee." Do you not remember that?
No.
Oh shit!
It's not
Jesus,
so
I'm more German than you are then.
So long
Fuck, man.
ago.
Yeah,
I barely
no.
remember it.
but yeah, I did watch a lot of German TV. So
There was also like Togolino and all this shit.
I remember Togolino. Yeah.
So did you watch German TV before you learnt the language, or did you learn it as you were watching it?
Well, I'm not fluent in German by any stretch of the imagination, but like, it was. I'll tell you what it was. It was, we had Sky, good old Sky, Britannia, you know, and my parents didn't want to pay for it anymore, so my dad bought like an Astra dish,
On the dishes.
and we would just mess around with it, and we found all these channels, and because I was young and didn't have any friends and stayed inside all the time, I just sat in front of the TV. And I watched Viva Plus, Pro 7. I used to watch ZDF or ZDF for Bob Ross at night. They would have Bob Ross every single night. He'd paint like little squirrels and stuff.
Yeah,
And it was 2DF, I think, was another one where they would show like satellite images of the Earth at night. And I would just sit and I would watch this, and there'd be a narrator. He's like,
Astronaut.
Astronaut. That was the name of it. Oh, it's so much nostalgia now. And I watched MTV, German. I watched RTL.
Also was then the railroads, like Deutschlands schönste Eisenbahnstrecken.
Oh, this was pretty epic. The best program to pass out on.
I don't remember that at all. No.
No, but honestly, I think it's a really intelligent way to learn a language.
It is.
Watching TV.
Yeah.
Because you get so much diverse stuff from it. Like, it's just the stuff that you need.
Yeah, after 9 o'clock, all those sex chat lines. Yeah, I got so much diversity from
I
that.
can barely.
I learned all the numbers. 555, 555. Ruf an.
Yeah, you can pick up German girls now and remember the numbers easily.
Yeah, I just say Ruf an, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, good fine." Rather normal life, but now we're getting that. End the show now. In order to have to go. You see those terrible sex chat because we fucking hell. Call
Babe
now,
Station or
Babe
whatever.
Station. Yeah, fuck it.
Irish matures waiting for your
I'd call them to just go back to live with your mom. Go back to school, please. Go back to school. But no, because we have to go. Because we have a bit of a drive ahead of us, and it's almost
Right,
5 to.
man,
So,
yeah.
thanks for listening. We might do this in the future.
I think this be
Do you think we
good.
do
Can I say something?
Yes. Yeah. One second.
One album
you play it?
like could be worse.
What is
Is
it?
it like black
John-
metal? Or...
Black metal and like not really like.
If it's not
Like,
Belgium,
you
I'm
could
not
like listen to
interested,
it if
mate.
you didn't don't listen to black metal at all. But
Is it
like,
hipster black metal?
no, it's like just a bit more atmospherical.
So it's hipster black
Atmospheric.
metal.
Yes. So everyone, stay tuned for Payu's show. Tell them all, Matthew.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
And are we going to do this again in the future? Do you think?
We should ask the viewers.
Yes.
Listeners.
Should I have Matthew on as a host in the future?
Co-host.
Only without echo.
Outside?
Only without echo. Yes. Only without echo.
I think you need to put your mic further away from your speakers, or do you use
I don't have any speakers.
Headphones.
It's just this mixer has like buttons on it that I pressed once and it's all fucked up.
when you ring or add some meter.
Will do. Talk to me. I will do that. Thanks for giving me a nostalgic night on the German television. By the way, I'm remembering all this shit now.
Yeah, have happy fappings.
I will do that. All right. Say good night, Matthew.
Happenings.
Good night, Matthew.
And good night from me. And say everyone good night. Say good night.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Falcofan.
Are you a scouser?
Yeah? Hello?
Fucking slag.
So you're addicted.
It's Falcofan.
No.
How's it feel to be scouser? Must be shit.
I know
Yeah.
so many
Shit.
scouts.
Matthew, what's your opinion? Oh, I've got a Tom. Sorry, I had a Tom Hanks bubble there for a second. What's your opinion of
I
Scousers?
just want to know,
Yeah.
Liverpool
Yeah.
or Everton?
Neither.
Which team? Ne-
See,
She's not even from Liverpool. I can tell by the way she talks. She's posh. She's from down south.
What?
Down south.
No.
Are you from Leamington Spa or something?
Where's that? Huh? I've
No, you gotta have to be a Scouse. You gotta have that horrible Harry Enfield accent, right?
Yeah.
Can I make a request? Can I make a request?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the British go say something like wait, I'll type it.
Oh, it's on. I can't see the chat.
Shit on my face. That's what we want.
Say
Where's the
that,
chat?
please. You're addicted. You're addicted to masturbation. But say it in a really British way, please.
What's it say?
She can't
Just tell me that I'm addicted.
You're addicted to masturbation? What?
Oh yes. That got me off.
I just realized that for the last 40 minutes, I had my shit set up for Skype to not go through, so they've just been hearing me and you.
Joking.
I don't think so. I mean, because I bought this new mixer and I'm confused.
Someone's saying the Fed if you've just been hearing their voices.
We could hear the other people. Oh.
No, I think they heard the other
It's
people.
okay. It's just this fucking technology. There's so many knobs and buttons and things. I'm so confused.
No, they actually didn't been there because they're
Just press
talking
the
about
blinking lights.
What?
I could hear it all right when you was on the radio, but now I'm something in Skype or whatever. It's getting like weird echo on it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's because my mixer's cheap German technology. It's fucking Behringer or
Beg
Behringer.
your pardon.
Yes, it's cheap. How do I pronounce that? Behringer or Behringer or?
Beringer.
Beringer.
There you go. Cheap German
Now we're
technology
back.
I'm using right now.
What setup do you use? Do you use a mic like standalone mic or?
I have these two mics. Tap your mic, Matthew.
Tap.
Like even an Irish name.
I have these two mics going into a mixer, going into my laptop. But
Okay.
I was there was a thread earlier on Krautchan that was it was companies that are from your country, you know, and some German mentioned Grundig, and that brought back so much nostalgia because I used to own
TVs.
so many Grundig TVs,
Yeah.
Also
Oh, I got it. Blaupunkt. Did anyone ever have any Blaupunkt?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Just
fuck,
radio.
like mentioned.
My house that I grew up in was all Blaupunkt. Everything we had was Blaupunkt.
So your parents...
Tibeerius, I think you should change it back to how it was, because now everyone's saying there's like double echo. Oh.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So it was...
Alright, mate, we're that funny.
There was back to what it was. You just start more.
So, Scouse Girl, are you on the door?
What?
Are you on the door?
No, I'm at uni. Uni now.
Fucking hell.
What are you
What are you
studying?
doing in uni? Yeah.
The history.
You're doing history, so you will be on the door.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
What are you to study? Holy shit.
What are you studying in history?
Just
Irish history. Yeah.
just random stuff. They just give you stuff to do.
What?
Yeah. You don't choose what you do.
So what have you done up to now?
Like cube missile crisis and stuff.
Sounds
yeah.
shit.
It's rubbish.
So what uni you at?
Yeah, Jumbos.
Where's that?
Like here.
Jumbo.
Like a craft.
What, Jumbos?
Yeah.
Sounds like a gum brand. Jumbos.
Jasmine, then speak or I'll fucking remove you now then. Trolling shit with your...
Oh, I sound really nice. Don't fucking kick me.
Hello.
The fuck is going on?
Hello.
Jazz. The
Jasmine.
cartridge guy.
Jasmine, now, speak, now, go.
Jasmine.
I ain't
Yeah,
taking shit for
Jasmine.
some woman on the internet.
She could be a 40-year-old
I know.
trucker.
She could be a 40-year-old trucker. Way to bring it full circle, Matthew. Well done.
It's not a bird, man. Why would a bird ever picked up a gun cartridge?
Well, then she's gone.
Unless she's butch as.
Have you guys heard of the Trucker Lounge?
What's that?
Tell me about it.
It's a lounge for truckers, and it's basically an alternative to hitchhiking. So you just go there when you need a lift, and they take you with them.
Where's this
What do you have
truck
to
lounge? Hey, yeah, is it? What do you have to do for it? Dying free?
It's a website. Wait, I'll link you.
Sounds like a fucking website to get yourself killed on.
Yeah, or raped. It's all about rape.
Nah, mate, no
Right,
one's raping me.
Do a lot
That's
of
a bit desperate.
hitchhikers in the US.
Do a lot of hitchhikers what?
Die in the US.
Do they?
I don't know.
I'd assume a few die a week, considering how big it is and how fucking lawless it can be. Yeah.
See, when I was in Michigan, we were stopped. I needed to take a piss, so we stopped at this like truck stop, and I went to take my piss. And as I left, there were these two fat truckers outside, and they were looking at me. They were looking at me as if they wanted to
Ride your ass.
yeah, or they wanted me to ride their ass, and I had to like sneak past. And one of them like looked like he was gonna say, you know, hey, you want to suck my dick? I'll give you $5. But I was scared. So, like, I'm going back to America now soon enough, driving across America. So I wonder if I need to take a piss, I got to go to one of these truck stops. They're all going to want to have sex with me. What do I do?
Bring a cup.
What if they make an offer?
Bring a cup.
What if they make an offer I can't refuse? What if they offer like $1,000? I can't turn that down.
Nah, I can't say down 1,000, man.
I don't know, I'm cheap.
There's a question incoming from the thread. It's directed to the British girl. If you have a boyfriend.
No. I'm banned, so.
And why?
Thomas Pounce.
If
What?
you really
Nah,
are
fuck,
fuckable,
she's a
lads,
scouse
I would
with
like
it.
to totally get a few.
She robbed me.
Oh,
Oh, that's it, Scouse Girl. Have you heard of this joke before? Why don't you swear at a Scouser on a bike?
Why?
Because it's probably your bike.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke. I like that
Oh
joke.
man, I was gonna say, you talked about hitchhiking. Did you see that the news thing during the week about the homeless guy in America?
No.
No.
No, what happened? He got a lift to this bloke, and he's driving down the road, and the bloke goes fucking mental. He's like, I'm Jesus, I can do anything. And like plows straight into this road working guy, like pins him up to against this building or whatever. The guy gets out, starts attacking this woman.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of it, yeah.
and he comes out behind him and he's like fucking hit him over the head with a hatchet.
What the fuck? That's scary.
Yeah.
You watch it, man. It's the homeless guy's like funny. He's like they're all interviewing him for the telly, and he was like, yeah, bro, the guy went crazy, and it was like that, and he was gonna, he started telling this woman, and it was like, got the hatchet, and went bam, bam, like that.
I've heard the Bam Bam thing actually. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've gotta
homeless guy
fucking watch my ass in America. I've got all these scary fucking shit going on. Be driving down Route 66 and I might end up choking on 10 dicks at the same time. I don't want that to happen.
We'd be out in the field, have a done, but illegal. Someone would slip up behind you, isn't it?
I'll be like, oh yes, again, the eagle will be flying overhead, and I'll be, oh look how beautiful this is, and then some black man, because they're all black over there. They're all black over there. He'll push me down and he'll fuck me up the ass. I'll make an I went out thread though, and I'll tell you all about it if it happens.
You should do a show in America while you're on the road.
I probably couldn't though. I probably could if I found decent work.
I was going to say McDonald's.
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 I'll do a show from a McDonald's in America, yeah.
Don't they all have free Wi-Fi over
I'll just advertise all the fucking morbidly obese guys. What's your favourite burger, sir? He's just so fat he can't fuck. Yeah.
He likes a Big Mac.
He likes a Big Mac, yeah.
Le Big Mac. If you're from France.
Yeah, that's true.
Well
done there with that quote from that movie by that one director. That's a shitty director that I don't like.
I like this new movie, actually.
Django Unchained.
I watched
It's awful, man.
What's awful?
Django's awful.
I liked it, mate. It was funny.
The last half of the movie was so dragged on, though. Holy fuck!
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the problem with Quentin Tarantino, man. He's a hack, isn't it? It's like his first couple of films are brilliant. Like Pulp Fiction, I went to the premiere of that in Leicester Square, man. Jackie Brown's good, but after that, it's just like the film's all right. It's just like, well, it's fucking about an hour too long. You know what I mean? No one's just coming up to you and say, well, could you just cut this out of it? You know what I mean? Just fucking people just go and watch it just because Quentin Tarantino. That Glorious Bastards thing weren't that great. Got shit at the end, didn't it? And like Kill Bill, which was awful.
I do like watching Nazis getting scalped.
I liked when Hitler was on the floor and they just show him up and his face just melted.
Nah, man, I got bored here at that film, man. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just.
Is it because an Irishman from Kerry was playing a British man? Is that why?
Nah, I just didn't like the way it was. I got really bored on. I think it was Krautchan or something. And all the Germans was and then when someone went sick because he said, well, you're basically going off and you just want all the Germans to admit that they're butthurt because they're in the Nazis. I don't know. No, I'm touchy.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, touchy. So, Carl, come back. Do another show, yeah? Do another.
Maybe, but I'm not. I won't totally close the door, but I won't get your hopes up.
I tune in for that.
I'm going to get my hopes up.
I'm going to tune in.
Matthew's going to tune in. He can be
I
your
never
new
listened
co-host.
to your show, but I will tune in.
You've never listened to his show?
I have never.
Bastard.
I live
Why do you browse Krautchan?
Show anymore.
I've been in for the last 3 months now. I started a new job and I moved out. And because it's temporary, I haven't dedicated myself to buying internet for the location. So
But you've
I've
been stealing.
leeching it off the neighbours.
Huh? Yeah.
I've been leeching it off the neighbours, basically.
So you browse Krautchan, John?
Oh yeah, like you were the person who like showed me Krautchan.
Yeah, I think I was.
I probably slagged you off in the past.
The neighbors sounds like Germany.
What?
Leeching of the neighbors sounds like Germany.
It does.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
No, that's not German at all. That's more Turkish or Polish or
No, not quite German.
the immigrants do it.
That was one. There was one thing I gleaned from that thread about companies where you're from. That Grundig was sold to Turks eventually in the 80s.
Germans are
What?
scared to
Germany
put
was
anything
sold to
criminal.
Turkey too. One day.
It will be.
Tibeerius, man. What's some? Trying to think some Irish companies. It's like Guinness and Tato, the crisp people.
Well, they were talking more about global companies. We don't have many. Like we have Guinness. Guinness would be a global company. That's it.
Like,
Don't feel bad. We don't have anything anymore.
Sexco would be a global company,
it is
right?
a global company, but we just provide services. So merchant services.
Kerry Group would be one, right? Kerry Group is one.
Yeah, you do get Kerry butter in UK.
Yeah, well, what they're talking about global like Sony and.
Yeah, Kerry Gold in Germany. You can buy it.
I've seen Kerry go in Germany. in Lidl.
So you exported all them Irish pubs, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, there we go. But see,
Irish people as well.
one thing about companies in Ireland is that we might not have like a lot of homegrown multinationals, but we do have the European, Middle East, and East Asia headquarters for a lot of companies like PayPal, eBay, Microsoft, IBM, Dell. All these companies.
Why have you got like a low taxation rate?
So you're proud of people stealing taxes from other countries?
We have low corporation tax, yeah. Very, very low. Well, they're trying to raise it now, which is stupid. They're retarded. You know?
If they raise it, they're going to run out a lot of businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So, Scouse, are you Irish? Girl, Liverpool girl, are you part Irish?
What, yeah?
She's dead.
She don't like me now. Well, yeah, thought so.
So how did you turn into Bernd, Irish girl? When did the change start?